told you it was love. They convinced you it was normal. They made you believe the problem was you. But somewhere beneath the confusion, the self-doubt, the endless explanations that never quite made sense, you knew something was wrong. This is where we stop pretending. This is where we examine what they never wanted you to see. The patterns that controlled you, the systems that protected them.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer? Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side, your Sleep Number setting. Enjoy personalized comfort for better sleep night after night. And now, during our President's Day sale, take 50% off our limited edition bed. Plus, free premium delivery with any bed and base. Ends Monday. Only at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com.
AI is transforming customer service. It's real and it works. And with Finn, we've built the #1 AI agent for customer service. We're seeing lots of cases where it's solving up to 90% of real queries for real businesses. This includes the real-world complex stuff like issuing a refund or cancelling an order. And we also see it when Finn goes up against competitors. It's top of all the performance benchmarks, top of the G2 leaderboard, and if you're not happy, we'll refund you up to $1 million, which I think says it all. Check it out for yourself at fin.ai.
Here at Blue Apron, we know exactly how hectic school nights can be. That's why we created Assemble and Bake. Delicious one-pan meals that make family dinner simple. Just assemble the pre-chopped ingredients and put the pan in the oven to bake. Then you're free to help out with that last-minute diorama. Shop Assemble and Bake at BlueApron.com. Get 50% off your first 2 orders with code APRON50. Terms and conditions apply. Visit BlueApron.com/terms for more.
If you've ever noticed that no matter how hard you tried, no achievement you reached, or no kindness you offered, the person who scapegoated you never genuinely praised you, even when it was clearly deserved, that's a hallmark of being the target in a narcissistic system. You might remember getting straight A's and hearing nothing. Or maybe you excelled at work, helped with everything around the house, bent over backwards to make them happy, and still got treated like you weren't enough. Meanwhile, others got celebrated for doing far less. Welcome back to the Narcissistic Abuse Recovery Podcast. I'm Lynn, your host. Today we're talking about why the withholding of praise is actually a calculated control tactic, and why understanding this pattern can help you stop seeking validation from someone who was never going to give it. The absence of real praise isn't just about emotional coldness or someone being hard to please. It's a deliberate survival tactic for whoever was in the power position. By withholding praise, they maintain control and keep you disoriented, ensuring you never feel truly valued or safe enough to step out of the role they assigned you. Here's what's really happening. Praise is power. When someone acknowledges your achievements, your character, your contributions, they're essentially saying you have value that stands on its own. For someone who needs to maintain superiority and control, your independent worth is threatening. If you start believing you're genuinely capable and valuable, you might stop seeking their approval. You might start setting boundaries. You might realize you deserve better treatment. So they withhold it strategically, not because you don't deserve it, but because giving it to you would undermine their position. This plays out in predictable patterns. In your family growing up, the parent using these tactics might have responded to your good grades with indifference or found something to criticize instead. Your accomplishments got minimized or ignored entirely. But when a sibling did something similar, suddenly there was celebration and pride. The message was clear: your efforts don't matter the same way. In adult relationships, the partner doing the scapegoating dismisses your contributions at work, your efforts in the relationship, your personal growth. They might even twist compliments you receive from others into something negative. Someone says you did great on a project, and they respond with, "Well, it's about time," or Too bad you can't do that at home. They're actively working to ensure praise doesn't land. You might have experienced this person being perfectly capable of giving praise to others. They could compliment strangers, celebrate other family members, acknowledge coworkers. This proves they understand what praise looks like and how to give it. They just choose not to give it to you. The withholding is intentional. It keeps you hungry for their approval, always trying harder, always wondering what you need to do differently. It maintains their narrative that you're somehow less than, that you need to earn what others get freely. And here's the really insidious part. When you're constantly seeking praise that never comes, you start to internalize their assessment. You begin to believe maybe you really don't deserve recognition. Maybe your achievements aren't that impressive. Maybe you're not trying hard enough. But that's the lie they needed you to believe. The truth is, your worth was never determined by this person's approval or praise. Their refusal to acknowledge you was about maintaining power, not about your actual value. Someone who needs to keep you small will never build you up, no matter how much you deserve it. Think about how they responded when others praised you. Did they change the subject, make a dismissive comment, find a way to redirect attention back to themselves or someone else? Did they seem uncomfortable when you were celebrated? That discomfort tells you everything you need to know about their motivation. The person capable of genuine relationship celebrates your wins because your success doesn't threaten theirs. They can acknowledge your strengths without feeling diminished. They want you to feel valued and confident because they're not trying to control you. But the person using scapegoating tactics can't afford for you to feel genuinely good about yourself. Your confidence is their threat. Your self-worth is their loss of control. So they'll withhold the very thing every human being deserves: acknowledgement of their efforts and recognition of their value. This might explain why praise from others sometimes feels hard to accept. When you've been conditioned that acknowledgement has to be earned through perfect performance and then withheld anyway, genuine appreciation can feel foreign or suspicious. The reality check here is harsh but freeing. They were never going to praise you adequately because doing so would have contradicted their entire system. It was never about whether you deserved it. You deserved it then, and you deserve it now. When you think about the times you sought or deserved praise from the person who scapegoated you, what patterns emerge about how they responded or deliberately didn't respond? What does that say about where real accountability and value truly lived in that dynamic? This is Lynn, and this has been another episode of the Narcissistic Abuse Recovery Podcast. I'll see you in the next one. Visit our website at movingforwardafterabuse.com for articles, resources, and more support on your recovery journey.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer? Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side, your Sleep Number setting. Enjoy personalized comfort for better sleep night after night. And now, during our President's Day sale, take 50% off our limited edition bed, plus free premium delivery with any bed and base. Ends Monday. Only at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com.
Has enviado muchísimos correos a tu preparador de impuestos y nada. Son puras vueltas. Pero ahora un experto de TurboTax te prepara tus impuestos. Puedes contactar a un experto y darle toda la información tributaria directamente desde la app. Así, en lugar de adivinar, puedes estar seguro de que tu experto de TurboTax se encargará de todo. Ahora los impuestos se hacen así. Intuit TurboTax. Visita turbotax.com para más información. Solo disponible con TurboTax Experts. Actualizaciones en tiempo real solo en la aplicación móvil para iOS.
They put hot honey sauce on the snack wrap. McDonald's outdid themselves again. The classic snack wrap we all know and love, paired with the sweet heat of hot honey sauce? Just what we needed to make it even more perfect. You know the drill. So go to McDonald's and try it today.
This work is hard, really hard. questioning everything you were taught, seeing systems that were invisible, sitting with truth that change how you see the world. It's exhausting and overwhelming sometimes. There's no timeline for this, no right way to process it. We've gone daily now because these conversations matter. Subscribe so new episodes land automatically when they drop.